What's going on, everybody? So today I'm going to be giving my honest review on this DeWalt saw. Yeah, I said saw. Chainsaw. Not really a chainsaw guy. I was about to go grab a gas powered one. Ended up with this instead. This isn't even the brand I wanted. I was actually trying to get something similar to this, but it was a ryobi one because I have some ryobi tools already. So I figured, hey, get the ryobi one, use the same batteries. Went to the store, turns out they didn't have it. So they looked for it. They were going to give me the ryobi saw I wanted, and they were going to give me a battery separate and let me have it for the price of the saw. That was great. That was wonderful. Perfect. Perfect solution to the problem. So they looked and looked and looked. Then they couldn't find the battery. So the manager comes up and says, well, what kind of power tools do you have at your house? I let him know I have mostly ryobi. So I think maybe he was just trying to say, let me throw him off a lot. So if he has to replace his battery, he's going to have to get a DeWalt. So he went and grabbed it, brought back this chainsaw, which also came with a charger and a battery. Also, a nice little cover for the chain. And it all came in this nifty little box. So far I've used this once, yesterday. Followed the little instructions and stuff. Right here on the back of the box, it says low kickback. So we got a 12-inch bar here. 12 inches. It says on one charge you can cut up to 90 cuts on a 4x4 that's been pressure treated. Nice. It's compact, lightweight, high efficiency brushless motor. And as you can see, there's not really anything to tighten or loosen right here. It's actually toolless. So that's great. And this one thing I like about this one, the other one I was actually looking at did not have the brake, which I didn't really understand, but I don't know, that's the other tool. I ended up with this one instead. So now let's take a look at what came out of this box. I've already opened it, like I said. I used it yesterday. Comes with this 20 volt 5 amp battery. I don't know how true that is. I've heard that it's actually just an 18 volt sales gimmick, but okay, whatever. Came with this cover chain, charger, and of course this guy. See, it's 12 inch. So right here, you just unscrew it, okay? No tools. No tools. I like that. It makes it a lot easier not to lose tools. Oh shit, look, it's kind of dirty. Oops. Okay. But it's how you adjust the tension to the chain. And this is kind of what the inside looks like. It's really nice and convenient to be able to just slap it on and not have to worry about, oh man, that tool, where did I drop it? Ended up losing it 3 months ago. I don't know. Just tighten that up. Okay. Have a little look around. So where you put your oil right here, your bar and chain oil. It's a little window so you can see. This Oh my god, I don't even know what these are called. But this, even on a pole saw that I just bought, it came with some nice, whatever the fuck these are called, excuse my language, whatever these are called. It came with a nice metal one. I'll show that in my other video, but it came with a nice little metal one right here. This is plastic, but I mean, I'm not really trying to cut all kinds of stuff and, you know, be a tree cutter or anything. This is just for around the property. But so when we tried this out, I went outside. I have three or four trees that we cut down maybe 3 years ago. Cut them down about 3 years ago. They've been sitting just kind of curing for a while. So we finally went out, and I got this. Well, this isn't the one I was trying to get, but this is what I ended up coming out with. And surprisingly, it did really well. It actually performed really well. It was able to cut pieces about maybe 6-7 inches. From what I've seen, it can actually cut stuff a little bit bigger. But for the purposes that I would be using it for, I believe it serves its purpose well. If you're just cutting little trees here and there, this might be perfect for you. This might be a perfect little saw you need. Now, I just got this. I will be doing another review maybe 6 months down the line or something. I don't know. But we'll have to review this later because I know for a fact it gets hot here. I've also heard that these don't perform well when it's hot. So if I end up having something to do with this out here and it's hot, I'm going to try that out. And we'll see if my motor burns out or if it actually does, if it performs well in the heat. I shouldn't have a problem though. I don't use it that much. And I probably won't be using it that much. So, I guess in conclusion to this video, for me, in my honest opinion, so far, just so far, this is after my first time using this. So far, I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed at how it performed. I was shocked at the size, and the wood's even wet. I have some wood out there that's wet that I cut with this, and it performed really well. Would I recommend this to people? I don't know. Depends on how much money you're trying to spend. I wasn't trying to spend this much. I was honestly trying to spend less than $200. But the only reason I got this was because of the deal that I got. Luckily, I was there when I was there. Unfortunately, they didn't have the one I wanted. Fortunately, I was fortunate enough to have the managers that work there be able to say, you know what? All right, I've got something for you. And he even said this. He said, I've got the same one at home. Probably lying. It's just sales gimmick. I got the same one at home. Check it out. But yeah. So far, so good. I will do another one later on, another review later on down the line. But as far as I'm concerned, it's going to do what I need it to. You know, I'm not an arborist. I'm not out there trying to cut people's trees down every day. You know, I'm not trying to cut down a huge tree or anything. Like I said in the beginning, it's just little trees, small stuff here and there. And so if you want to grab one of these, it's highly recommended. You could. But there are cheaper things out there that you can probably pick up that would probably do the same thing. Not gonna lie. I really wanted the ryobi one because of the matching batteries, but you know, they gave it to me with the battery. For the same price, I was gonna pick up my ryobi one, so I figured, hey, why the hell not? So here I am now, sitting with this DeWalt chainsaw that I didn't think I was going to come home with. For the sales price, of $279.99. You pick one of these guys up at your local Home Depot. It's not a sponsored video. This is just what I got in place of a similar saw, which was of the Ryobi brand, which what I was actually looking for. This is what I was given by the management, which is perfectly fine. It did serve its purpose for what I was looking for, and I think it excelled. It really did.